can't handle the truth.
Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yuban. This is 360 Degree Mastery. This is the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. Last week, I did a video where I gave you 6 tips on how to have a great interview. I told you 6 things that if you do them, you increase your chances of getting that dream job. Things like preparing a detailed CV, things like researching on the company that you are going to work for, things like asking intelligent questions, preparing and asking intelligent questions at the interview. These are the kind of things that if you do these things, you're going to get this job, or they're going to consider you for a callback. Now, today, I want to talk about something else that is a little bit different from what I talked about last time. I want to talk about red flags that you should look out for if you're an applicant and you are going for an interview. Now, you are an applicant, you have a job right now, you want to change jobs, or you are looking for a job, and you go for an interview, and there are some things that if you see, it makes you uneasy, your spirit is not right with it, your instincts are telling you that this might not be a good place to work at. You are correct. You should listen to your instincts. Now, I'm going to help you hone those instincts. I'm going to tell you some red flags that you should look out for, and if you see them, then you should consider not taking that job on the spot. The first of those red flags is the environment does not look appealing or inviting. You get to the point of the interview, you get to the venue, and the environment does not look encouraging. You walk in and you do not see that bright spark that you're looking for. You have this feeling of foreboding, you have this feeling of doom. You should listen to that feeling. If you do not get a positive vibe from the place, then you should consider not taking that job. The second red flag that you should look out for is the interviewer cannot give you a clear description of the job role. All right, he's inviting you for an interview. You get there, you ask him, please, what does this job entail? And he cannot give you a clear picture of what you are going to be doing for that company. That is another red flag. A third red flag that you should look out for is you get vague answers to direct questions. For example, you are in an interview and they ask you, do you have any questions for us? And you ask them, what is the welfare package like? And they cannot give you a straight answer. They are giving you vague answers and they are hemming and hawing. You should watch out for that, because that is an important red flag. You should consider not taking that job because it seems as if that company is not ready to receive you, or that company may not be treating its present employees well. A fourth red flag that you should look out for is the interviewer is not ready for you. He doesn't seem to be ready for you. You get to the interview place and you are waiting for the interviewer, you're waiting for the panel for an hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours before they are finally ready to see you. It means that these people do not consider employing you a priority. They do not consider you important enough to take out time to see you and talk to you and bring you into that company. Maybe you are just an afterthought, and if at the interview stage you are an afterthought, then perhaps when you do get into that company, you will continue to be treated as an afterthought. It is a red flag and you should watch out for it. The fifth red flag that you should watch out for is they seem desperate to have you. All right, you arrive at an interview and the first question they ask you is, when can you start? If we hire you today, can you start tomorrow? That is a red flag. Why are you desperate to have me? You know that I am presently engaged somewhere. It says so on my CV. You need to give me time to disengage from the place where I am, and before I join in with you. And if they are trying to hurry you along or trying to tell you that you should not give them sufficient notice in the place where you are coming from, then it means that these people do not respect professionalism, they do not respect due process, and ultimately they do not respect their employees. So those are 5 red flags that you should watch out for if you're an applicant, you want to take a job in a company. In fact, let me go ahead and give you a 6th red flag, because this is a very important subject. I'm going to give you a 6th red flag. A 6th red flag is you look at the employees and they are not cheerful. They're not giving out a positive vibe. When I go for an interview, from the gates, I talk to the gate man or to the security officer. I ask them a few questions, cheerful, regular questions, and I gauge their response. If their body language is not positive, then I note it down as a red flag. If I get into the company itself, I talk to the professional staff, the front desk staff, or the operators. I talk to them. I may not ask them anything about their processes. I may just talk to them and just ask them regular questions about their lives or about the economy or about the society in general. And I gauge their response. If they are not cheerful, or if they are not sounding professional, if they are sounding down, if they are sounding guarded, if they are sounding jaded, I note this down as a red flag, because if that is the prevailing culture in the place, place, then I might not want to work there. I have had to turn down a couple of job offers because I got to the place and I saw that the employees were not being well treated, and it showed in their body language, it showed in the way they responded to me. This is a red flag that you should watch out for. All right, along with the other red flags, if you see them at the point of the interview, then you should consider not taking that job. How do you see this video? If this video was helpful at all, please go ahead and click like, share this video with somebody who needs it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my online store. The address is there at the bottom of the screen. All right, I have all the Ifeanyi Uba books available for you. All you have to do is just click on the titles you want, add to cart, proceed to checkout, supply your details, make payments, and boom, we deliver to you just like that. My name is Ifeanyi Uba. This is 360 Degree Mastery. I'm wishing you a prosperous week ahead. Please continue to observe the safety protocols, and I will see you next week, God willing, with more tips and more information on how you can create the wealth you want and be a better you. Namaste.